Hey, it's Phil Gill here at Tom Gill Chevrolet. Welcome back. We're really excited for week 2 of our video series. We hope you enjoyed our first one. And hey, we just want to let you know, remind you that this is going to be happening every Friday. So please make sure to tune back in, leave your comments down below. We really want to hear from you. Today we're going to be looking at the Chevrolet Mylink system, not this 2018 Chevrolet Equinox. Now the great thing about the Mylink system is it's Chevrolet's infotainment system that's used throughout our product lineup. So what you learn here today will be applicable to your Chevrolet or many other Chevrolets coming down the pipeline. Now, while this system is really neat and applies to most other vehicles, there's one neat little trick that I'll show you today that was exclusive to the Chevy Equinox when it was launched. We're inside the Equinox now. When I talk about the Mylink system, I mean our radio system right here. So what we're going to be doing is going through some of its neat features and tricks and some of the how-tos so you can get the most out of the system. So we're just going to start with some basic navigation of the Mylink system. The great thing about the Chevrolet Mylink system is it's super intuitive. If you want to go through the screens, you simply just have to swipe right or left, or you can click on these arrows. It makes it super simple. Then if you want to listen to some audio, simply hit the audio button. And you have easy access to all the different functions right up here on the screen. So if you want to make a call, you can hit the phone button, the navigation button, the text message button, and even the camera button as well. Then if you're back here, by pushing the home button, it'll take you back to the main screen where you can go into the settings, the weather, whatever you may want. The system is really easy to use. The first feature we're going to look at today is the ability to use Bluetooth. Now what this allows you to do is connect your phone to the Bluetooth system in the car. That makes it easy for hands-free calling, responding to text messages, and even sending audio right through the speakers of the vehicle. Let's check it out. So the first feature we're going to look at today is simply how to pair your Bluetooth device to the Bluetooth in the vehicle. You start by going into the settings menu, and you're going to scroll down to where you see Bluetooth. Once you click on that, you're going to select Pair New Device. That's going to bring up this screen and tell you to search for Chevrolet Mylink within your phone and use this pin to connect it. So right now I'm looking at my phone and clicking on Chevrolet Mylink. And it's going to bring up a thing. It's going to ask me to confirm this number on here. As you can see, that number does match this one. So I'm just going to simply hit pair on my phone and hit yes on here. And I've successfully paired the phone. That'll allow me to use this phone in any setting within the phone system, and then it'll even ask to request my messages so I can use it within the text messaging system as well. Makes it really nice and hands-free to use. The next feature we're going to check out is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now this is one of the coolest features I think any Chevrolet has, and it works very easily. Now what this allows you to do though is project your phone right onto the screen here. So you can use music apps, navigation apps, even your phone and text messaging apps all from your radio. It is Bluetooth on steroids. To take advantage of Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you just start by plugging your phone in. All you're going to need is the USB port cable that you use to charge your phone and your phone. All you have to do is plug it right in, and that's going to start the entire process of connecting your phone to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So once your phone's plugged in, you'll start getting messages up on the screen just like this one. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. This is for Android Auto, by the way. And that's going to start launching everything. Now, it's going to want the vehicle to be in park, which I'm just going to allow it to know that it is. And it's going to pop up some screens on my phone. I'm just going to accept everything. And it's going to bring some things up on the screen. It can show you how to do things. I'm just going to skip all of that. It's going to launch it right into the Android Auto system. So as you can see, my phone is now being projected right onto our radio screen here in the Chevrolet Equinox. So I've gone ahead and set my phone down because I'm not going to need it anymore. Everything is being projected right up here onto the radio screen, so I have easy access to it. And it's super easy to navigate. If I click on the phone button, it takes me to my phone areas where I can make a call out of here. If I go back to my main screen, I can see kind of a highlight of everything that's going on. So a podcast that I'm listening to, the weather, some recent calls I've made. Then if I go over to the music or the headphones, I can go right into my Google Music, or if I click it again, I can go into my Spotify account as well, which makes it really nice. Then I can come over here to navigation. Now my default navigation with Android Auto is Waze, but if I wanted to, I can click that arrow again and use Google Maps as well. This makes it really easy. Back on the main screen here, I can also simply hit this and I've got access to Google Assistant. so I can get all my questions answered, directed to send text messages, make phone calls, anything I want. It is really neat. So I mentioned that with Android Auto, you can use Google Assistant to do a whole bunch of different things, which I'm going to demonstrate here, and we'll start with text messaging. Send Tony Humbert a text saying, "Hey, what's going on?"
Here's your text to Tony Humbert. Hey, what's going on? Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it.
Okay. Message sent.
Now, let's say I want to navigate somewhere. I can use Google Assistant for that as well. Give me directions to Tom Gill Chevrolet.
Okay, handing off to Waze.
And as you can see, it's going to open it up right into Waze and allow me to navigate wherever I need to go. Now, obviously, I want some tunes to go along with my navigation, and the assistant can help me out with that as well. Play Layla.
Okay, asking to play Layla.
See if you can spot this one.
And it'll start playing the song you request. Really, really neat. We can also use Google Assistant to ask a lot of questions. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Florence, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 42.
Sounds like a pretty good day of car shopping to me. Can we get anything else? Tell me a joke.
One joke coming up. Why don't people sympathize when your books fall to the floor? Because you only have your shelf to blame.
And it even provides some entertainment. Google Assistant really does it all. Hey, thanks for tuning in this week. As you can see, the Chevrolet Mylink system has some great features. Now, tune in next week where we'll continue to do our walkthrough of the Chevrolet Mylink radio system so you can learn all about the amazing features and how it can best benefit you.